Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java array programming playlist, we will learn array programs from the scratch. This is Java array programming session number 9. We will learn how to read the elements from the user at runtime for array elements and how to access that array elements. If you are confident about learning, then like the video, subscribe the channel for more updates. Please click the bell icon and select all notification option. Don't choose personalized option. You may miss some session updates. Let's get started. So what's our target means this time we are going to read the input from the user. So far we are simply initialize the value at compile time. Am I right? So in this session, we'll discuss how to read the input from the user at runtime. So first step, import the required package because this time we are going to read the input from the user. So this is the first step, import the required package, import java.util.scanner. Second step, declare the array reference variable. Okay, data type, reference variable, one dimensional means one square bracket equal to new int of what size you are entering from the user. Example, I'm running this now. See here, it will first read the array size. Okay, we'll read the first array size. Example, if I'm giving 5, so this here array size. This will be stored in the which variable en. So next, after that, I'm declaring the array reference variable. Data type array reference variable equal to new int of 5. Here I told you during the compilation nothing will happen. Just check the syntax as per the syntax whether it's right or not. Data type is mentioned, array reference variable is there, square bracket is there, equal to new int of. So equal to new int of means at runtime, this black screen, at the time only it will allocate the memory for this elements. How many elements I mentioned the size? 5. So n is 5 because I let to provided the value 5. So this 5 is assigned to this n. Int of 5 means 5 elements. So per element how many bytes? Because of integer 4 bytes. So 4 into 5 how many bytes? 20 bytes will be allocated. So this is the procedure. Okay, after that I'm just giving the message, type the array elements. So this is the next step. You're reading the input from the user. How we are normally getting object reference variable dot next int. So same procedure, only one thing is differing. So here I'm using the looping concept because 5 elements means first time if I'm giving the value it will be stored in the a of 0, next time a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, same way. Okay, so first time it will give reading the input from the user. 0 less than what's the I value? 0. So 0 less than what's the n value? 5. Condition is true. Now it will control will transfer to line number 11. Get dot next int. So it will ask you type the input. I'm giving 50. Okay, so this 50 will be stored in the a of I. What's the I value? 0. Say a of 0, what's the current I value? 50. Space I'm giving now. Okay, after this what will happen? Next control be transferred to I plus plus. Already the I value is 0. After increment I value is 1. So 1 less than 5, condition is true. Again line number 11 will be executed. It will ask you to type the input. I'm giving now 42. So this 42 will be stored in the a of 1. So a of 1. So again after increment what is I value? 2. So 2 less than 5, condition is true. Again I'm reading the input from the user, 67. So this will be stored in the a of 2. This will be stored in the a of 2. Again if I'm incrementing the I value, what is that? 3. So 3 less than 5, condition is true. I'm giving the input as 22. So this will be stored in the a of 3. So after increment already the I value is 3. After increment what's the I value? 4. So 4 less than 5, condition is true. Again I'm giving the input 100. This 100 will be stored in the a of 4. So afterwards again I value incremented means 5. So 5 less than 5, condition is false. Now inputs are stored in this array. Okay, I'm giving the enter. Now see that. So how to read the elements we have discussed. Next, how to display it means same way. For I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. This time giving system dot outer parental of a of I. What's the current I value? 0. 0 less than 5 means true. So a of 0. What's the value stored in the memory? What is the value stored in the memory? 50. So 50 will be now displayed. 50. New line. So cursor will move on to the next line. Again incrementing I value. What's the I value? 1. So 1 less than 5, condition is true. So a of 1, what's the value we provided already? 42. So 42. Same order. What order we received the input, same order we are displaying now. So I value is again 2 means a of 2, what's the value? 67. 67 is printed. Again increment I value means I value is 3. So a of 3, what's the value? 22. Again incrementing I value last iteration, what is that? A of 4. So that is 100. So a of 4 is 100 will be printed now. Okay. For reference, I'm giving some simple values as usual in debugging mode. I'm printing now. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm debugging now. See here, start button. Will ask is the array size. I'm giving three elements. See here. Now the n value is stored in the memory area is 3. Afterwards, now only memory will be allocated runtime. Type the array elements will be printed. Okay. After that, I equals 0, I less than, so I value is 0, so 0 less than 3 means condition is true. So it'll ask you to type the input from the user. I'm giving 56. Okay. Again, I value will be incremented. After increment, what's the I value now? 1. Okay. Once again, I'm running this. Some keyboard interruption. So yeah, array size is 3. Enter. Step over. Type the array elements will displaying. It will check I equal to 0, I less than 3 or not. Condition is true. Now it will ask you to type the input from the user. So I'm going to type the input now. 100. Okay. Again, eval will be incremented. So after increment, what's the I value now? 1. So now it is entering here. I'm giving the input now. What is that? 56. Okay. Again enter. Now the control be transferred to I. Okay. Already the I value is what is that? 1 after increment, what's the I value? 2. So 2 less than 3 condition is true. Again, I'm incrementing the value. I value is 2 less than 3 condition is true. I'm giving my value as 23. Now look at this output screen. Tip over. Again, I value already I value is 2. So again increment means 3 less than 3 condition is failed. Now it will print the array elements are I equals 0, I less than, what is that? 0 less than 3 means condition is true. So 0, what is the a of 0 stored in the memory? Already 100. So 100 is now printed. So after increment I value, what is the I value? Already it is 0. After increment 1. So 1 less than 3 condition is true. A of 1 will be printed. What is that? 56. Again, last iteration. I value increment means I value is 2. A of 2, what's the value in the memory? 23. This 23 is now displayed. Okay. After increment, what is I value? 3. So 3 less than 3 condition is failed. Condition is failed. Okay. This was the execution procedure. Next, how to access the element means simple procedure. This is the agenda, am I right? So I like to display some particular element means you just give the array index number a of 2. Again rerun this. I'm giving my array size as now 4. See here, array elements are 10, 30, 20, 50. Look at this output. A of 2 means what's the value? 20. Many of the beginners will do mistake. They'll tell 30 is not 30 because array index start with 0. So A of 0, A of 1, A of 2. Then what's the output automatically? 20 is the output. See the output. 20 is the output. This is the required output. Okay, this is the way you can access the array elements. So in this session we have discussed how to read the element from the user. First step, we have to declare the required import pack, yeah, that is package session. So import the required package session. Next, declaration of the scanner class. After that, read the array size and then give that array size here. Read the input from the user. Same way you can display it if it is required, and then by the help of index number you can access the array elements. I hope this session is useful to you. If it is useful, then like the video, subscribe the channel for more update, and share it with your friends. Have queries? Please drop your comments in the comment section. We will give you a reply. Thank you for watching.